Hey everybody, good morning. It's First Warn Storm Team Chief Meteorologist Brad Panovich. I'm just going to go right into the vlog this morning because now this is kind of a nowcasting setup. We had waves of heavy rain over the area last night and really this morning. Now there's a brief lull over the Charlotte area, but there's been no break in the mountains, foothills, part of the northwest Piedmont, where we're just going to see flood warning after flood warning issued today. You could see the area of concern right in here. There's already been anywhere from 3 to 4 inches of rain, and this heavy band of moisture is moving up here in this direction as the whole system moves east. So this is going to fill back in. The other concern is we've got some severe weather now breaking out in the upstate of South Carolina and potentially some rotation in there. I'm going to really quickly show you the STP values, which is the significant tornado parameter. Notice how those numbers are starting to build here across areas of the upstate of South Carolina into the Charlotte area. These STP values are essentially showing us the potential for tornado development from 0 to 10. The brighter the colors, right in here, you're in a 3 to 4, is showing that potential. Now, let me bring up the radar, and I'll show you this cell near Greenville, Spartanburg. It's under a severe thunderstorm warning, but you can see there's a little appendage down here, which doesn't show strong signs of rotating right now, but that's a storm we'll have to watch. And anywhere along this leading edge, as these move up into the Shelby area, and into the Charlotte area. So this is going to become a line of severe weather we're going to have to watch. And it already looks like we're trying to get some cells developing ahead of it. So this line right here is moving east while the individual storms are moving this direction. You're looking at just a ton of heavy rain rolling into the mountains. And this heavy rain is just going to continue to produce just epic amounts of rainfall. Flooding is going to become a huge concern as we go through the day. And let me quickly kind of switch to rainfall totals here. I'm going to switch to the different radar product, which will hopefully give you a better idea of those rainfall totals. I got to scroll all the way down to my radar products here, and then we'll show them to you real quickly because I think the rainfall is going to be really, really impressive. So here's the 12-hour rainfall total so far, and you see some of these areas in the red and the purple. That's about 3 to 4 inches of rain. So just a tremendous amount of rain. Let me show you 1 hour rainfall totals. And you can see the rainfall rates are about 1 to 2 inches in these heavier bands. And that's what's going to be heading up our way. Here's rotation, 1 hour rotation within the storm. So you could see this leading edge. There is the potential for rotation within that line as it continues to push off towards the east. It looks like it's moving about 25, 30 miles an hour, but there was a ton of rain down here. Just be prepared. We're likely going to see a tornado watch issued ahead of this line as it heads our way. So let me bring up real quickly the futurecast. So here's the latest futurecast. We'll show this moving in our direction today. We'll go towards the middle of Damastop. That's about 1 o'clock. You can see the clusters of storms developing. The concern is, man, we might have some cells ahead of this line, which those are the ones I always worry about for enhanced tornado threat. The squall line's still trugging along, moving through mid-afternoon. Right now, it looks to be about 3 o'clock that the main line moves across the Charlotte area. And then it pushes east through 4, 5, 6, 7 o'clock tonight. It's still raining 8 o'clock all the way through tonight. So let's back this up. Whoops. Let me back this up and show you those rotation tracks because this will show you the potential for rotation within that line. You can see there's plenty of it already this morning showing up in the line. And again, this doesn't mean there's a tornado. It just means there's rotation within the line, which does correlate to severe storms. So we'll stop this right around 1 p.m., go to 2 p.m., 3 p.m. That's much more impressive than anything I saw yesterday. So the fact that there's a lull ahead of this is probably amping up the atmosphere a little bit as it pushes to the east. And you could see by 3, 4 o'clock, we've got several lines of rotation within the line as it pushes to the east. And again, I'll go back and forth. That's what the line looks like. These are 1 hour rotation tracks. So let me back it up. If you look at the radar here, that's what the radar looks like. And then you see the 1 hour rotation track. So it's basically showing you 1 hour length of where that rotation started. So that potential for rotation is still there. Flooding is still by far our biggest concern. We're already seeing trees come down out there. But please, 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 please stay weather aware today. Even if the rain lets up for a second, don't let your guard down. This is not the end of the event. It is really going to be picking up here as we go into the afternoon. And in the mountains and foothills, we're already seeing schools closed or dismissed early. And that's for good reason, because this is a lot, a lot of rain, heading our way. Again, I should point out, everywhere this line has moved to our west, we have seen flash flood warning. So notice the whole line, as it's interacted with northern Georgia, the upstate, and western North Carolina, there's flood warnings. So expect those flood warnings to continue as they push these. I'll push out as much information as I can. I'm getting ready. I'm going to go to work early. I should be there hopefully right around noon, but I'll post anything I see from home as well. Please be safe and be weather aware.